welcome back to another episode of Original Understudies, where I've gathered the world's most original understudies, and we're going to perform some improv comedy for you. Let's introduce the guests. Jake Regal, welcome back.
Hey.
Where can people find you?
Thank you. I'm at Jake Regal on things. And as I said before we started, I have a cold, and it's the first time I've been sick in, 3+ years. And it's not, I don't like it. The cold was like the small one before. It still is, but because it's the first one in so long, I'm like, this sucks, actually. It's not a blast. So I'll be,
When I had COVID, which is a little worse than a cold, not to brag, but it was just so annoying. I was only sick for like 4 days, but I, at one point in time, was just jamming like Kleenex into my nostrils because to go like, it was insane. It's gross, but I was blowing my nose so much, I was filling up little like bathroom trash bags within 15 minutes. But when I would plug it in, this is so nasty. I'm sorry. I would keep them plugged until I could feel like it like draining down my throat. Then I'd take them out, squeeze my nose over the fucking bathroom sink, and put some new. You know what?
Really
Maybe we'll have to cut this out.
That was James shocking. That's not me.
More.
It was crazy.
Started.
And my
This is
nose
the
is
shit.
actually still got like flakes around the side. I was turning raw. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry.
Anyhow, I'm going to mute the Zoom when I cough, but you'll have to edit them all out of the master audio, so that'll be fun.
Don't mute the Zoom. Okay,
I won't.
I guess if you really want to, you can. But I'm going to have to edit it out either way. And then what the problem is sometimes you forget that you muted, and then you'll start a scene.
I'm pretty good at that, but I will still, I'll let it be full volume. I'll cough right into the
You
microphone.
can't trust your brain, Jake. You're sick.
And next up, we have Jordan Bull. Jordan, where can people find you? Do we have any Thunderbulge?
Yeah,
dates
Thunderbulge.
listed?
Yeah, my all-male comedy review show called Thunderbulge. We have a set date over in the Lyric Hyperion Theater. What is that set date? I'll tell you what next time.
Perfect.
Sometime in March, probably.
And Amelia Clover with a cat on the lap. How are you? Where can people find you?
I'm doing great. I have a cat on my lap. I also was recently sick, though. I'm like just getting over my cold, and it sucked. I had like a 99-degree fever for 3 days, which is not enough of a fever to like be concerned about, but enough that you feel like you should be. I don't know. But if you're looking for me in good health, I'm at ameliaclover.com and Amelia Clover VO on all the socials.
Amazing. And we've got a lot of Amey today, and I don't mean just Amelia. I mean Amey Burry. Welcome back, Amey Burry. Where are people legally allowed to look for you online?
I mean, at your own risk, you can look me up under Burry0007 on Instagram, and then Amey Burry1 on everything else. I have issues with consistency, being consistent in general. So, that's that. I am not sick. So
that sounds like something somebody says when they're trying to get into your house for a party. I don't believe
I'm
you.
neither sick nor a vampire. Please invite me in.
And finally, our final Amey of the day, we've got Amey Goerlich.
Hello.
Amey, where can people find you? What's the address for Chaos Bloom Theater?
70 South Broadway in Denver, Colorado.
Perfect.
But my go-to answer now is just to Google me, because I had somebody really shoot down my ego by saying they didn't know who I was. I mean, I get it, but like in the improv world, I feel like, if you do improv seriously, you know who I am. So my feelings got hurt, and I was like, just Google me.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
a pretty good. Not only will that help them learn a lot about Amey Goerlich, but also it's going to help your search engine optimization. Get more people searching you.
I didn't know.
In fact, after this episode, we should all search each other. It'll just boost us a little.
I'm actually searching myself right now, and all that pops up is Michael Jordan.
Don't search yourself right now, Jordan. Michael Jordan comes up.
Man, this sucks.
That's your last name.
Right.
Didn't that New Yorker guy get in trouble for searching himself on a Zoom call?
Oh, I don't think he was searching himself. He was touching himself.
No, sorry. My bad.
Maybe he was searching parts of himself.
He's physically searching himself.
We all find ourselves in different ways, you know?
That's right.
So today's suggestions coming from Valeric, and actually, I would love it if people would leave reviews on Apple. I guess you can do it somehow on iTunes. Whatever you can do to send a review, I'll even just take the email, and you can just tell me what your review is. But send podcast suggestions for the podcast to originalunderstudiespodcast@gmail.com. Wow. Here it is. So I've kind of got a suggestion that I'm going to use that I've held for a long time with a slight bit of worry because it could get what we call meta or heady. And here it is. It's from Valeric. Hey, James, I had a question/thought that I wanted to give you that maybe you'd want to use as something. I don't know. The more improv I listen to, the more I wonder, where is the line between blocking and challenging someone to justify their improv for comedic effect? So what is the line of blocking and challenging? Does anybody have any examples of situations that can explain that?
Do they mean like negating?
That's what I think.
Okay.
I think what they're saying is like sometimes, and what I usually tell students when I'm teaching is I say, yes and is a super important rule, but the idea behind it is you're trying to take somebody's idea and build it. And while it can be funny to say, yes, you want a knuckle sandwich, perhaps the yesing somebody's idea, if they're offering a knuckle sandwich, is that you don't want it in your mouth.
Yeah, it's yes anding. It's like yes anding the reality, right? So like if it makes sense,
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think so. As long as someone's like, we're in a pirate ship, and you go like, no, we're in a tree or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that's
I always
not correct.
think the character can say no if that was what they would really do, as long as they're adding something to it, like maybe a reason why, or like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
sometimes feel I believe that, but sometimes I feel guilty when I say it out loud because I feel like a bad teacher.
I think it
go
feels
ahead,
like that's
Jordan.
probably tough to teach because it's yes anding a concept and not saying the physical words yes and. Words aren't physical. Scratch that. Edit that out.
Jordan Bull makes no mistakes.
I teach something called sweeping the legs, where it's like gives people the opportunity to have a different point of view or to switch up how the person thinks they're writing the scene. So it's like, and I'll do it as like 3-line scene examples. And then people are like, oh, wow, a game comes out of it right away. I'm like, yeah, because crazy always sells, right? It's like being normal is boring on stage. But basically, I mean, it's something we could maybe try. It's this idea that you think that like they're talking to like someone who, you got to be broad, right? So you just start with a point of view that's like, it seems like you're talking to somebody you're absolutely in love with that you're going to marry. And then someone would step into the scene and be like the mom, like something that would like switch up the direction you think you're writing. So your brain actually physically switches to improv mode rather than like pre-written stuff or like pre-written ways to answer.
Now, sweep the leg is what the bad guy in Karate Kid does.
Correct.
So your philosophy
Be the. I would call that the man
sort of
misses a Wendy's
explicitly
rule.
evil improv. I got you.
So Cobra Kai improv.
Yeah, but in the series now, they're like good friends. So
Original Understudies.
I have thought a lot about this, and I'd like to spend the rest of my life with you. So I've bought this ring, and I'm going to get down on my knees. Jessica,
meow,
will you?
meow,
Jessica,
meow.
will you marry me? That's exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, Jessica.
Hey,
You and I have.
I'm sorry.
Yeah?
Are you done with the living room yet?
This is my bedroom. What? I'm sorry. What was
Just
that?
because you sleep in the living room doesn't mean you get to call it your bedroom, buddy.
Well, it's the place I pay to sleep. Okay, so
Okay.
I know that it seems public for everyone, but I'd say before 9 a.m. it's my bedroom.
Okay. All right. I need to get my stuff. I got to go to work.
Oh. Oh, Derek, do you think Jessica likes one of the roommates better than others?
Yeah, probably the one that feeds it.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a mystery.
Yeah, and I changed the cat box, but I don't think she even noticed.
I don't think cats care about most of that stuff. There's a lot of flower petals in here, bud.
Oh, this they fell off of. I had some flowers that they fell off in this pathway to the cat bed. Hey.
Hold on, I'm putting a lot of visual cues here together. It's a lot of white. I don't like what you did with the living room. Are you getting married to your cat?
I'm thinking about it. I believe that Jessica said yes. And here's the thing. There is nothing sexual between us, period. As I'm sure you know, that would be ridiculous. But I feel like we're soulmates. And I feel like Jessica might be born, like karmically born into this. I think she used to be a human.
Todd, this is all cool with me. Honestly, I don't know what you're expecting from me, but this is all super cool with me. I just need to tell.
I want you to officiate the wedding.
Can I tell you something over here in the corner?
Anything you can say in front of me, you can say in front of Jessica.
Wow. Okay. So just yesterday, I saw Jessica and the neighbor cat, who's a tabby.
Hold on a second. This should be private. Okay. What? What was that?
I saw Jessica getting, cat stuff with the neighbor cat.
Oh my God. What a sicko. What a sicko.
Meow. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, she's mine, Todd. Meow.
Are you're trying to get into my apartment?
Meow.
Listen, cat.
Meow.
There is only enough room for me in the living room and Jessica and Derek and Ty and Carl. And we... What?
Huh? Did you call us?
Sorry, yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to... There's a stray cat trying to come in here and freeload.
Oh, gotcha. I heard my name. I wanted to say hi.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Thank you.
Meow. Meow. Meow, Jessica. Meow. 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 Tell them about us. Meow. Meow.
What the fuck?
So I'm so excited to be marrying the two of you. It's my first human and animal wedding that I've planned. I just wanted to get an idea. What is the theme here? What are we going for? What do we want to make people feel,
She doesn't like you very much. And honestly, you weren't our first choice of officiant. I don't want it to be weird. I'm afraid it's going to come across as weird.
Well, I'm not going to act like I am not hurt by that, but I am a professional, as I was recently ordained on the Universal Life Church's website, and I have done one other wedding, so I have a history of being a professional, and I am going to continue to work with the two of you, even though your wife is a bitch, okay?
Oh my God, that's a ridiculous thing. First of all, she takes direct offense to that terminology.
Oh yeah? You want to fight? You want to fight? You want to fight? I am not She's very cute, and I am torn because I love animals, but I hate your wife.
Well, she's not my wife yet.
Your soon-to-be wife.
I like where your head's at.
Listen, Jessica, I don't know what I've done to you to make you dislike me so much, but I want to join you and your future husband in holy matrimony for the price of $99.99. And $9.99. Okay. We need to work through this. So you need to tell me, why are you mad at me?
Hi, I'm Tony, the High Priest of the Universal Life Church. I've never had to try to take back one of our certificates before, but we've heard that you've tried to administer 2 weddings now and that neither of them has gone especially well. And you're making our very prestigious church look bad.
Yeah, you know what? This something similar has happened in my previous job, and several previous jobs. I've been told that I don't help the corporate culture. But you know what?
It's not a corporate culture here. It's God's culture, and God's culture is making a big frowny face based off of what you've done. First of all, your 2 weddings so far have been 2 animals and then 1 animal and 1 human. You've yet to do a 2-human wedding. Which is
there's a lot of pressure when you get more humans involved. So I'm trying to start out in a managed expectation place, you know?
I understand that.
Knock. Greg. I'm so sorry. I looked into our website domain and we did in fact not pay this time. So when I went to go check who had it and to see if we could buy it from them, they said absolutely not unless you have $2 million. So I think you know what this means for our business. I mean, our online site, you go to it, it's just an error message. So
what does the error message say? Let me...
I think it says like something like 404 and then unfounded. It's something about how it doesn't exist anymore.
Wow. Well, okay. The power given unto me by God above appears to have been claimed by someone else who has squatted our domain. And so I am no longer High Priest Tony. I am Greg.
Greg, it's God again.
Oh, he's speaking to me. Yes, God.
I recently was just trying to check on the church online, and when I Googled it, nothing came up, and I left you alone for a bit. I wanted to see what happened.
Yes, our SEO has taken a downswing. There is currently a Bangladeshi family that owns universallightonline.com. And I am offering as much money as I personally have, but they're asking for more than we've got. And if you could see it unto us, God, O powerful one, to give us our domain back, I will spread your domain on this earthen plane.
Greg, who was the last person I talked to?
Is this a riddle, or do you mean me, or do you mean Jesus?
Moses. It's Moses.
Moses.
Hey, Greg. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to poke my head in. Do you smell fire? Oh, your little bonsai tree is on fire.
Yes, it's my burning bonsai tree. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Is that supposed to be? You should put. Okay. Sorry.
Steve,
we smelled fire and everyone's kind of freaking out.
Leave your wife and leave us be.
Okay.
Wow, you still got it, God. Can I say? That was just like a little suggestion. He dropped his whole life right on the spot. That was incredible.
Thank you. I do it a lot.
Original Understudies.
Is anyone here ordained other than me?
I am actually by the Universal Life Church.
Me
Me
too.
Sorry, Life Church. Yeah. I've married one couple.
And where was that?
In Santa Monica-ish, in the mountains near Santa Monica.
The Santa Monica Mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do I know them?
I don't think so.
Am I allowed to ask all these questions? Is there a lawsuit going on that you're not really supposed to talk about?
Don't talk to me anymore.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's a bad wedding,
we don't need to know.
Oh no, they rate you with a frowny face and an arrow down.
But they were humans,
skilled.
so it's different.
That's great.
It wasn't just.
And this is a dumb question, but I assume they were like friends of yours, right? They didn't just
Yes.
Google, okay.
Yeah.
Jordan had one of his friends that was ordained officiate his wedding, and it was the only wedding I've ever seen that someone. You know what? Maybe you can tell me about this tradition because I'd never heard of this. Getting ice.
Sure.
Have you guys ever heard of getting ice?
Yeah, there was a thing
Smirnoff
about
Ice?
I don't know, 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
10, 15
Oh, my
years
God.
ago, where you would trick someone into finding a Smirnoff Ice. And it had to be uncovered somehow. It had to be like they opened a cabinet. You can just hand it to someone and they had to chug the entire thing. So I iced my pastor I handed him a wooden book and told him there was a note inside of it, and he had to drink a Smirnoff Ice on stage.
Wait, this is at your wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I might be wrong. He was your pastor, or was he like Universal Church ordained?
Well, I called him my Velocipastor, but I don't know what title he actually got. I did not bother myself with the specifics. Maybe we're not married. I don't know.
Well, no. What I'm really wondering is this guy like a man of the faith and like he does this all the time, or is he like me and Amy, where people don't talk to us after we've done our weddings?
Unfortunately, I kept talking to him. He's not a man of the cloth, and neither am I. And I didn't want that. Is that it? Has
anybody here gotten married with an officiant like that? Amey Goerlich is shaking.
Was it also my friend
When
Matt?
I say shaking, I mean nodding.
No, we paid for one of my friends to get ordained. I think it might be the same church that you all did. And then we went to Paradise Cove in Malibu.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because the beach is always empty during the day, like if it's not too nice out. It was beautiful. I mean, it's still beautiful out, but it was just the four of us. It was our witness, which was his girlfriend at the time. So that was really fun. It was just, and it's right by the mountain where the Beach Boys take all their album photos. It was very cool. And then everyone got really pissed. Well, not everybody, but a lot of my family got pissed off when we did our like New Hampshire wedding, which my best friend officiated, but he was like not even like able to do it, legally. But all at the reception, my whole family was like, "Oh, I heard you're already married." And I was like, yeah, because we wanted to do it on the date we wanted to do it on in a place where we wanted to do it. Like, this is for the family,
The party's the fun, expensive part. What are they complaining about?
Wow.
Yeah.
We wanted to sit through the really long, boring part.
Yeah. But my wedding was fun. My best friend did it, and it was one of the funniest speeches I've ever heard. But I did edit it before he actually did it.
Are you talking about? You didn't edit the one that was with four people. A sweep edit, not the one with four people. The one with all your family.
Yeah, the one with all my family.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little weird to edit it with just you, the guy, his girlfriend, and your soon-to-be husband.
Original Understudies.
I can't drink this Smirnoff Ice. I'm at work.
Come on, dude. You found it, dude. You found it.
I mean,
you found it. It was in the toaster. You found it.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a lot to do today. I've got surgery at 3.
You're gonna do me like this for surgery, bro? Are you kidding me, dude?
I don't know. I guess it will keep me from being too shaky. All right.
What kind of surgery? What surgery even is it? Oh, it's appendix.
It's a knee surgery. It's not. No, it's knee surgery. Okay.
Oh, it's nothing.
All right, let's pop this off. I hope nobody sees this.
John, guys, John's sugar and ice in the kitchen.
What are you doing?
What?
You're gonna get me fired.
You have to finish it, dude. That's the rule.
Dr. Spricker, your patient is on the. Oh my gosh.
It's not what it looks
You got
like.
ice.
You just
That's
got
exactly what it
ice,
looks like.
baby. You got ice. Hell yeah.
Okay, you're cool with it? Okay.
Hell
As long as
yeah.
everyone's cool with it. All right. I'm sorry. I spit some of this on myself. Do I smell like ice?
Smell like fun.
Yeah, but it smells good. It's like flowery.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Hey, would you do me a
right.
favor? Would you hand me my my Dr. Frock? Man, I can't remember what do you call these things? I call them Dr. Frocks.
Scrubs, you idiot. Oh, there's another ice. There's another
Got you,
ice
dude.
behind it.
Friggin' got you, dude.
You can't ice somebody twice. Can you ice somebody twice?
Gerald, I hope your knee surgery goes all right. I feel like maybe I should get it at the same time, too.
Oh, in a sympathetic sort of way?
Yes.
Just an old couple side by side getting their knees all operated on.
That's right. It's your third time. I'm nervous.
I'm a little nervous too.
Oh, no.
You know what I think?
What?
I think I should let them cut me open. Maybe
What?
they could, hide an ice in there.
Well, I don't know why you're so obsessed with this 15-year-old bit.
Oh, it was funny. It's from my youthful 60s. Remember when? We
I
used to
know.
ice each other all the time.
It was a good time. Then the doctor said you shouldn't drink so much at your age.
Right, your knees will go. And he was
Yes.
right.
Yep.
But look, it just seems like a fun hospital. I like the vibes here.
I don't want them to leave a glass bottle inside of your body.
Okay, fine.
All right?
All right, Smirnoff employees. We've got this whole Smirnoff Ice thing. Did really well in the campaign. I think we need to freshen up the brand, come up with some other new thing we can do with Smirnoff. Well, what are ideas?
Maybe smaller Smirnoff ices so that people can sneak them in more locations.
Like little doll-sized ices that you could hide in like a tooth or something.
Well, maybe not a tooth, but okay. Well, maybe
There's
a
no-
tooth.
no
I'm
bad-
sorry, I don't want to deny
There's
it.
a blue sky room. There's no bad ideas here. All right. We got tiny ices. What else we thinking?
Yeah, maybe instead of like having someone find them and like that's an ice, like you can like slip it in their butt crack.
Excuse
you
me?
mean like? I'm sorry. Can you elaborate?
No, like, okay, well, ice, right now it's like, oh, found it, how to drink it. What if it's like, oop, slip the bottle in your butt crack, gotcha.
And then you have to drink it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Oh, you know what? No bad ideas. No bad ideas in a blue sky room.
Yeah,
just-
some great
alright.
ideas. So, okay.
Okay. All right. Any other thoughts? We've got small. We've got butt cracks.
Good luck.
What if we start selling diamonds? And that way, when we make people have to buy diamonds every time they see some diamonds, huge profit margins. Friends trying to trick their friends by hiding diamonds places.
You look, Dan.
I'm looking at the blue sky. Blue sky.
I know, Dan. You put a lot in the diamond market, and that's bleeding into the company, and it's been.
Those aren't even real diamonds. Those are lab-made diamonds.
Well, I
he's
thought
doing.
that ultimately that's the direction society was heading in. But
Oh, I'm so excited that your knee surgery went well. We should get a little frisky. A little frisky
All right.
with my baby.
here we go.
Here we go.
Let me just take down
Here we go.
my
Let's
outer layer.
grab that little Heaney of yours. Oh, what is this between your butt cheeks?
Oh, everyone's doing it.
What do you
Everyone's
mean?
doing it.
What
Haven't
did
you
I
seen the
say?
new advertisement?
No, I don't watch television.
Oh, yes.
Do I have to drink this now?
Yes, you found the butt smear, the butt ice.
No, we've talked about this. Once I hit 50, I was over butt play.
All right, yes, I understand. The advertisement introduced it as Smirnoff's best idea. They bragged that over 20 minds came up with the smartest thing they could think of, sticking a
All
Smirnoff
right.
in between the butt cheeks.
Well, fine, you drink it.
Well, it sort of defeats the purpose of hiding it up there, but okay. Blink. Well, what do I do with the other two in there?
What?
There's two more.
Thomas, I don't like that you bastardized my idea. Okay? It was supposed to be that if someone else hides the Smirnoff in their butt crack, that person had to drink it. Not you hide it and make people reveal it and then they have to drink it. This is what happens in big corporations. All the best ideas get absorbed and changed.
Tim, we are selling Smirnoff hand over fist over butt crack.
I am Smirnoff!
Look, Tim Smirnoff, I know that this is your father's company, but I'm the idea person here. I'm using your idea, and it's going well. We can gradually. There's cupcakes in the office. Go look.
It's not, what did you say? The cupcakes?
There's cupcakes.
Okay. Well, I'm not upset, and I will be back after I check on the cupcakes.
Hey, Tim.
If you're trying to distract me, it's not going to work.
Tim, check your butt crack.
Gosh darn it. Gosh, oh, Thomas. Ah, you got me.
And I stuck an emerald in there too. That's fun too, right?
Dan,
Oh,
I
God.
told you.
Yeah, I guess.
Stop hiding in my corner and trying to get us to invest in gems.
Okay.
Okay.
I just sank all of my money into that.
Go back
No
to
one wants your rocks.
Okay.
Hey,
Go back to
hey,
what?
Dan, check your butt crack.
Stop. You're on a fucking roll. I'm not mad anymore. I'm telling you what, I'm not mad.
It's a fun company culture. It's fun working for
fun.
Smirnoff.
It is fun.
Right,
It is
we're
fun.
drunk all
You are
day.
using my original rule. I would like to point out that you're using the rule that I pointed out, and then you changed it for the public, and I don't know why. And now I'm back to being mad.
Did I remind you they're cupcakes? They have little tiny Smirnoffs on them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll be right back.
I'd like to get separated from Jessica, and I don't know who's going to be able to keep the living room, but I pay to stay in here, so I was kind of hoping we could have a roommate meeting.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Todd. I guess
I know Jessica and I have been arguing a lot, and it's gotten pretty tense here at the apartment.
Yeah. I guess I would just like to I would just like to bring up like maybe a statistic, like maybe who's killed more mice. You know?
I haven't killed any mice.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Jessica's got like six or seven mice, dude. We used to have a big mouse problem.
Yeah, but I pay $200 a month to sleep on the couch, and like,
Yeah.
I take the trash out.
That was kind of a favor that we were doing you know? Like,
What?
that's not that much money.
Hey, I know this is a roommate meeting, but there's like 12 other roommates. Are we all allowed to be at this roommate meeting, or?
I was hoping, yes, thank God you're here.
Oh,
It
cool,
seems
good,
like
good.
I'm trying to get outed here.
You didn't say my name, so I didn't want to say I.
Oh, Todd.
Carl, of course.
Todd, would you just say everyone's name so they all come to the living room?
Okay, Carl,
Hi.
Mark,
Yo.
and Derek.
Thank you. There was
I
more
think,
earlier. You said more names earlier, remember? All of our roommates' names.
Ty. I don't know if Ty's
So-
going to come to the
so-
meeting.
Oh, there he is.
All right, and Jessica. But I don't really want to even be around her anymore. I feel like she's just kind of used me.
So are we throwing him out yet, or?
What?
Todd, we talked about it already. Jessica's kind of the shit. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's way more likable than you, dude.
This takes up so little
What?
room.
Yeah. She's compact.
Yeah.
Really soft. Did you talk about the mice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
mouse.
he talked about
Great
the
mouse.
mice.
Of all the roommates, she's the best mouser.
Yeah. She poops in her own little bathroom.
I'm going to have to move back in with my ma. Okay? That's not cool.
Honey, so just explain this to me again. You got kicked out and divorced in the same day.
Well, first of all, Ma, you never even approved of my wedding. Okay? You didn't even like Jessica. And honestly, I don't blame you, but you didn't make it easier on our relationship.
Well, I thought she seemed like she thought she was better than me. I'm going to be honest. It seemed like she thought she was better than me.
That was just her air about her. She did that to everyone.
Well, I didn't like it, okay? I want to be your number one woman, okay? And I got sick of this pussycat thinking that she owned you, okay?
Now, I don't want to change the subject, Ma, but check your butt crack.
Oh my God.
I iced your ass, Ma.
It's so good to have you back home. It's so good to have my baby back home. You want to share this with me?
Yes. Yes, and I'll crack that open with my lighter. Ugh. Wow, this is a little warmer than I thought it was going to be.
I've had a fever for a couple days.
Now, son, I know you're heartbroken, but I wanted to show you there are plenty of cats in the pet store. So here, all these cats could be yours. You just pick out one. Daddy's going to buy you a new girlfriend.
I don't know, Dad. I just feel like maybe I should do what you did and find a woman. Or like a human at the very least.
Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Your mother and I wish I'd gotten that cute little calico that lived across the street when I was a kid. She died very quickly, but that was the love of my life.
I mean, I tried to do it your way, but I got a divorce from Jessica. So if I'm going to get divorced anyways, then why not just go for someone that's human?
You know, well, just don't turn them down, because I got a playpen full of cats for you to choose from. This one's a Siamese. They're really loud, you know. They like loud.
Come on, Dad. That's embarrassing.
Hello. Sorry. Are you Jessica's owner?
I'm Jessica's roommate.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry, you say owner?
Yeah.
Ugh, sorry, we don't really believe that in here, but go ahead.
Oh, that's great. Anyways, I'm from the Good Heart Veterinarian Hospital, and this was the address on her emergency contact. So
Good Heart over on Stiff Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry, but she is in the middle of knee surgery.
What?
Yeah.
Jessica, what happened?
She was hit by a car.
Is she okay? Is she hurt?
No, yes, she's very hurt. But I don't know if she's going to make it.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of people's names listed on here. Is there anyone that is, I know I said it before, her owner, but is there anyone that feeds her and cleans out her litter box the most?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's, we all kind of share that responsibility. Ty. Hey, Jessica's in the hospital.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah. And she's getting knee surgery. And what do you need? You need to know who feeds her or something?
I just want to, I figured if no one owned her, I mean, she did put a little tiny star next to somebody's name.
Okay, Ty, could you call our next roommate?
Mark?
Yo, what's up?
Mark, Jessica's in the hospital and they need to know who's feeding her.
Oh my God.
What?
Doesn't she just mouse?
I mean, she's been feasting off mice.
There's a lot of other names on here. Let's just tick them off.
Okay, Mark, you go ahead and call the next one.
Carl? Yeah, that's me. Hi.
I fucking nailed it.
What's up?
Yeah, it's definitely not Carl.
Oh, bye.
Oh, Carl, wait. I guess your answer is she eats mice mostly, and no one's really we only feed her when she's,
Okay, well, that's disappointing because mice don't have currency. So I need someone who can pay for this.
Oh, that's what this is about? It's about
I'm going to stop the surgery. Yeah.
The life of our friend comes down to money?
Hey, listen, medical treatment is not free. All right?
Okay. Did she have insurance?
Hey, lady.
What, Ty?
I was just going to say, did you check your butt for a diamond?
Are you guys all high?
No, actually, could you check your butt real quick, though?
There might be a diamond, bro.
How dare you?
I know that sounds mean and sarcastic, but could you literally check your butt real quick?
I'm going to get into my car and I'm going to drive back to the hospisptal and I'm going to pull the plug on this whole situation.
This is not an insult. Could you literally check your butt crack for me real quick?
Ridiculous. I'm going to my car. Oh my God, I can't believe they did this to me. Just check my butt crack real quick. Just a tiny little diamond.
Original Understudies.
Let's see.
I have to let my cat out. My cat's going crazy.
So all this talk about pulling the plug
Cat
on
doesn't like the scenes.
Cat does not like it.
I'd like to take back any advice I gave in that first portion about how to do improv. So I'm just laughing at my own shit right now. It's not going well.
Well, their seats might not be successful if they're not checking the butt crack enough. Ultimately.
Yeah, absolutely.
You edit these to be consistent and stuff, right?
No. I mean, small, tiny edits, but we're never going to be able to fix this. People are going to learn how to do that improv now.
You should title this one the educational episode or something along those lines.
Says what not to do.
I do feel that way, though. I bet a lot of us teach improv, and I bet a lot of us do bad improv, at least by the textbook definition of what you should be doing. And whenever I make eye contact with a student while I'm doing just the stupidest scene in the world, it's just I hope you're not learning any lessons from this.
That is always funny when you've got I don't get nervous when I rarely get nervous, but one thing that will get me in my head a little bit more is a room full of my students that I've just had a conversation with about doing such and such thing. And it's rare that I'll catch their eyes, but if I do, it's a weird long stare. I just did a show the other day, and Lloyd from the theater was doing the monologues for, kind of like this, but instead of having monologues, we have a discussion. But a lot of times people will do the monologues and they bring a lot of funny stuff, and it's not necessarily bad. But Lloyd came out and did some amazing monologues that were really deep, and I don't want to say dark, but very honest and certainly not funny. Do you guys have any?
This will be used against you. We set that up top.
I'd like the darkest secret to make some fun. No, I mean, do you have any opinions on whether or not the monologues from an Armando or an Ass Cat are better to be funny or better to be less funny?
I'm team truthful.
Me too.
Yeah. I it should be full of detail and point of view, but I don't think it has to be funny. It's stuff to do comedy off of. It's not the comedy show itself.
If it's too crazy,
I totally agree.
If it's too crazy or starts out too crazy, it doesn't always give the improvisers a place to go with it. So
we had some really dark. We do this show called Relationship, and sometimes people.
I've seen the ads for it.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Some people come in with really short, quippy, funny, truthful stuff, and then some people come in with the darkest shit. And we had a guy the other day who kind of drops in and he's around, so we all kind of know who he is. And he's funny. But yeah, his story was so dark, and it was leading to the darkest place ever that I had to kind of as I'm interviewing him, I had to kind of pull back a little bit, because I knew if I asked him that one last question that it would be impossible for any of us to do any kind of improv. But then I was he told it on, the whole audience was kind of I could see the whole audience being ee, and then I just looked at him and said his name, and I was we're going to make this funny. And then I walk off stage and I turn around and he's left. The show was really good. It was just, sometimes people tell the darkest shit, and I'm just
I've never really understood why. I'm totally about being honest, and it making it super funny makes it almost harder, because it's hard to do a funnier story than was told, but you don't need to go out there and use it for therapy hour.
My natural reaction to dark stuff is to laugh, so I don't know if that helps or hurts.
It is. I mean, it depends. It depends one side of the razor or the other. But it's depending on how.
Amy,
I certainly am not trying to alienate the audience, which is the big worry.
Amy, why were they at a comedy show?
They're studying comedy.
You're we're gonna make this dark thing this free therapy you just did in front of us funny, and they're fuck that.
He kept laughing in between because it was about his life. But it was the saddest, darkest shit I've ever heard. So I was just trying to figure out how to steer it, because the audience was starting to get uncomfortable too. And it's, as the interviewer, it's always that's what you got to do, right?
Original Understudies.
Hey, before we start today's therapy session, I was really hoping we could. I've just seen a pattern. Every week when you come in, you just talk about a lot of dark stuff. And I was hoping we could keep it silly today. And we're going to start the timer now.
Okay. Well, I thought it was really funny when my dad died. It was super funny.
Okay, I'm going to stop the timer so that this doesn't take your time. I don't really want to talk about your dad anymore. I just want to, I don't know. Can we move past that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to start the timer.
Okay,
now.
So, the day I was born, it was so funny. My mom was like, we shouldn't have done this.
I'm going to stop the timer again. I'm sorry. I'm not going to charge you when I'm, this part's what I call it side coach therapy. Mm-hmm. But I want you to tell me good things. Mm. So maybe what's the best thing that happened to you at work this week? And timer's back.
Okay. Well, I work at a horse factory where they, turn horses into glue. And
Star, I'm going to stop the timer really quick. Yeah, that's not working.
There's so much light in my life. I promise. I know everything that I've been talking about is dark. Perfect. I just find like really dark things funny, and like it's kind of like I was meant.
Do you mind if I just add some of this time, because this is working?
Okay,
go ahead. Go on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put 10 seconds extra on the clock.
Okay. Yeah. So
go ahead. Go.
Things are.
Get to it.
Did I tell you that my brother also jumped off of a really high bridge?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm stopping the timer. Listen, I don't know if you realize this, but you are a buzzkill, okay? A buzzkill.
Dr. Theedle, your minutes from your therapy came in, and something's off. Don't think you've been using your time as effectively as you could be.
Ooh, you know what? I've been doing a lot of stopping. Is that possible to...
You're turning my space rental into a joke, Doc.
Oh, no. I would never. It's not funny. This is therapy. The most serious thing in the world.
I don't know this. I just got this flyer that there's an improv show at this WeWork space. So I think we should just go check it out.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime I see a flyer for an improv show, I'm in.
I know, right? It's like rare. Okay, this is the building, I guess.
Ooh, is this going to be improv everywhere? What's going on? It's like not
we should take our pants off. Okay, it says cubicle B2. Okay, all right.
You guys are now a part of an experience.
Oh, that's being pumped in from somewhere. Okay.
It's time to be funny.
We have to be funny?
Yeah, are we the comedians? Is that
the joke?
Tell us your saddest story.
I'm totally confused about what I should be doing. Am I the spectator? Am I the performer?
Well, why don't we just head to the cubicle and see what happens? Yeah. Okay, here it is.
Before you see a coffin. Get in it and be funny.
Why would there be a coffin in a WeWork situation?
How'd they
this is experimental. Ento.
You're the dancers now.
The dancers.
All right. I'm getting... no, I'm afraid now. Like, I don't know if I want to see this improv show.
You know what? I've heard there's like Sleep No More. People are really into stuff like this. I'm going to open the coffin, climb in, and start improv dancing.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you just got iced.
Check your butthole.
What?
Oh no.
Has this been here the whole time?
I am not drinking that.
You have to.
Shit, I think they can see us.
Are you all... Are you the creators of this? Did someone pay you to do this weird voiceover business?
We ask the questions.
So far, only we've been asking. They've just been telling us stuff. We're asking questions.
Good point,
Yeah,
point.
What's that accent from?
Romania.
Oh shit, they can hear us and see us. Are you drinking that?
I drank it. I'm just here for the experience. You know what? I'm telling you, when I see a poster, a little thing on the side of the subway station that says there's an improv show in an unmarked cubicle in a WeWork, I'm in. No matter what it is, I'm in. I want the experience. And if that means climbing into a coffin and drinking a Bud Ice, I'll do it.
Yeah, but it was already in the coffin, so it's double bad. It's a coffin.
You're the reason that New York is losing its spirit. Let me tell you, you're the reason that this city is not what it used to be.
Wow. Okay, fine.
Hey, are you guys here for the improv show?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right on time. All right, here's
sweating.
a couple stacks.
You're sweating a lot.
You are.
Well, it's a fun improv show. God, I've been laughing so hard. I got like abs of steel. Here's a couple folders. I need you guys to get through all this math stuff if you'd sit down at these tables.
Okay.
All right.
Improvise it, but follow the formulas on each of them and make sure that it adds
These
up.
are other people's W-9s? Am I doing
It's improv. Okay? You drank the butthole ice, right?
Yeah.
Then you're part of the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy it if you love New York.
Oh, I don't want to be in the show.
Gotta go.
I've never gone to an improv show and become a CPA before. This is incredible.
You're not a CPA. Don't touch those taxes. You get in trouble.
You're negating him. He's a CPA.
I don't know what that means. I left that level 1 improv class halfway through. Remember that first day?
Maybe you could try swiping his legs.
Why would I swipe his legs?
Come on, swipe right on my legs if you like them, or swipe left if you don't. Whatever.
I don't
just say it's the experience.
I don't to interrupt, guys, but are any of the improv scenes done yet? Because I need to bring some of the improv scenes back to the audience.
Look,
I feel like all the terminology is wrong right now. Like when I was taking improv for half of a class, they kept saying yes and.
Yes, and were there any W-9s in it?
Why? You're not supposed to add a question.
Oh, yes, and I bet they had W-9s there. So did you get the W-9 scenes done? Because I need to bring them back to the audience.
Oh, wow. He's treating me like I'm an idiot.
Do you want me to I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich. What do you think about that?
I like that. You want a knuckle sandwich?
Put it in my mouth.
Wow, he said yes to the idea.
Original Understudies?
Thanks for listening to another episode of Original Understudies. This episode wouldn't be possible without our mastering engineer, Toy.
Khalil.
We had one hell of a cast today. Aaron Martin, Will Morris, and Mike Del Rosso. I'm starting to believe it's just fate or destiny, but once again, they were unable to attend the recording. Lucky for us, we had the original understudies in the wings ready to step out and fill in their place in their absence. Wow, I can't believe how lucky I am. It feels like it's Christmas in February. I got another review, and this one's a 5-star review coming from McCoy Cantwell. He has the title, Are You Itchy? Have you been missing your dose of audio comedy in these uncertain times? Do you suffer from dandruff? Did you swim in a public pool that didn't have enough chlorine and now you've developed a rash that's spreading across your body? This podcast will scratch every itch. The Western United States' best comedy minds come together to produce something akin to, but not exactly, humorous alchemy. Hop on, unless you have a contagious pool-based rash, McCoy Cantwell. You know what? It's not a suggestion, but since I'm asking people to be able to cut the line, bury a suggestion in there, I wouldn't be surprised if you see this come up as a suggestion in an episode soon. Thanks, McCoy. And what the hell's wrong with everybody else that hasn't put in a podcast review for original Understudies? I've begged, I've asked nicely. You don't want to see what comes next. You don't want to see the measures I'm willing to take to get reviews.